Hey guys, welcome to the very first Showdown rundown. My name is Adam and I'm joined with Nick and Superior Nick from
Yay.
Settling Scores.
Hello.
I'm glad that stuck around.
Listen,
Yeah,
Nick here.
yeah. Welcome aboard, guys. How you been?
Thanks for having us, dude. I'm doing great. Nick?
The Knicks are happy to be here anytime. Also doing very good.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. So I guess today the main thing and probably the title of this video is going to be, August Showdown rundown, and basically just wanted to recap the tournament that we just had over the weekend for Tabletop Warmasters up in Geebung there. Just go over some stats, what was run, what was enjoyable about the day for us, and then talk about what's coming up in September.
Oh, let's get into it. Sounds great.
Yeah, so for those who don't know or aren't aware, or this is your first time listening to anything from the Free Folk channel, we're a hyper localized Brisbane or Queensland, Australia a group. We mainly focus on things that are local to our area under the pretense that we want more people who play Kill Team and enjoy Kill Team to come and play with us. One of the other things too we talk about a lot is any upcoming events in our area and anything we've been looking forward to. We've just had another one of Tabletop Warmasters Showdowns, so they run every month. I think we've got 2 more left for the year, then it goes on a short break and then back at the start of next year. But yeah, I had a really good time over the weekend and I wanted to just capture, I guess, the enjoyment that I had and I think the experience and what's good and just give it a bit of a shakedown.
Sounds good, dude. Yeah, I think if I can jump in and just throw it out there as well, like if you are interested in Kill Team, I think we're approaching a real golden age where the amount of people we're getting consistently in Brisbane and the Gold Coast and the Sunshine Coast and the amount of events we're having is like, you couldn't really ask for much better. We're kind of consistently getting 15, 16 plus players for every event where we're getting multiple events run by, good tournament organizers and good shops pretty much every month now. So it's been like a lot of fun to come up in this kind of environment. And if you're interested in joining, like I think now's the time because we're getting kind of towards the silly season. It's busy, but at the same time, like it's still relatively small, I guess. So, it's a good time to jump in and meet everybody. Everyone's been lovely.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Obviously, Free Folk have been driving a lot of that, so a lot of the props goes to Adam here. But yeah, really, really fun time at the moment to be a part of it all.
Yeah, thanks for saying, Nick. I actually agree with what you said. We really are coming into like the golden age of Kill Team in our local area. I feel like it's been a real boost this year to have, well, I remember when we were struggling to get tournaments and struggling to get support from anyone. And now we're doing really, really well. We've got the leagues pumping. We've got the tournaments getting run by Tabletop Warmasters. It's just an exciting time. What do you think, Superior Nick?
Yeah, definitely. Even so we kind of started up playing competitively this year. So even the difference between the beginning of year and now is just a huge difference in what's happening and how many events are happening and how excited people are, and it's great to see.
Yeah, I think it's really, really good. So let's get down to the rundown of this tournament. So we had 16 players turn up. Absolutely fantastic showing, and I think out of a 20, I think there was possible 20 spots. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Thanks for that. It was pretty good. I mean, consistently we've had numbers of, I think the last one was 20 and the one before that was 18. So quite consistent sort of numbers. And that actually leans in really well with that 4-game tournament, with just the way the numbers work out. So you ultimately will get one person who's undefeated.
Yeah, 100%. I think if obviously Taz is tied up with Worlds at the moment, so he's got a pretty good excuse not to be here. And then because of the numbers, Ian didn't play, so we would have been 18 potentially if Taz was around. So yeah, like and a few of the guys that were here last time didn't attend this time. Obviously, it's hard to make every month, so I think we're missing 5 players that you could kind of consider.
I think 5 regular
regulars.
players, yeah, without a doubt, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, man, plenty of support out there for the game at the moment, which is great in terms of numbers.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run through the final pairings here, or the final placings, I should say, and we'll just stop on some key players or some key moments that we might think is good.
Mm.
So coming at 16, we had Elliot and Isaac Song. So they're Jay's kids. So they were a Mega Mind and two people playing Guild Team.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So super fun to see. It was the 3 gnomes in a trench coat, but there's only 2 of them. One was doing the hands, one was doing the head. It was. Listen, they were great as well. Like super well behaved. They paid attention, like especially Elliot paid attention throughout the whole day, which is just like incredible. And considering like considering the fact that I'm playing not an easy team, I don't know what Jay was thinking, but considering the team they were playing and everything like that, like I was super impressed. So I got to play them in the last round, which was awesome.
I was going to say, just quickly, I'm here looking at the stats right now, and I can see you did match up against them. How was it?
Yes, it was really good. It was towards the end of the day, and like as much as I wanted to score 1 million points and dominate, I was like, I'm gonna just have some fun. I'm gonna like help them out as much as I can, and I'm gonna just like be very open with what I'm doing and what I can do. So that was a nice close round. Basically, I just kind of helped a little bit. Not that they needed it, a lot of it, but like just gave them a real lot of like, hey, listen, I can move here and then shoot like these 3 guys, or maybe if you move this guy over here, that might deny me this, that kind of thing. So, but no, they were great. They were really fun.
Yeah, and then I can also see like Jay played him as well. So it was dad versus son. So, I think he absolutely flogged him.
I think he got 20 points. Jay got about 20 points. It was his best game of the day.
Yeah, he did. He got 20 points against his kids.
I'm going to bring my 13-month-old niece to the next one.
Oh, yeah, I think you should, got to pump up them stats, yeah.
I need the help, guys.
Yeah, that's so good. And then next on the list is Harry. Harry brought Corsair Voidsguard. He's been playing a lot of those guys recently, or I think he's been playing them just quite consistently for a very long time. So he's got a few tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah.
On to Evan. So Evan's sort of, I wouldn't say new to our scene, but he's been a bit of a lurker, and I know he's in the leagues. He's been in the leagues recently.
He's been working in the leagues, yeah.
Yeah, he's been working in the leagues. So he took Angels of Death. He had a good run too. He had, let's see, he played against you, Nick. Tell me about that.
That was a great game. Evan is, really nice player, so really nice to play against. And it was his first game against Battleclade, so it was just walking through a little bit of what the Battleclade could do, and then we were just running into each other on ITD. And that was a really good game. Pretty close, but yeah, fun game.
Nice. And then in 13th place, we've got Callum. I guess first of the fallen, so he's new to settling scores, right, guys?
He's one of our great members.
Yeah. I'm just going to throw it out there, like, to both Harry and Callum, while we're down this end of the list, like,
they do this bad again, you're done.
I just want to throw it out there, they didn't have. I don't think they had a great run last tournament for wins wise. You know what I mean? Like, and obviously Harry copped it a bit this time around, and Callum was running the stars right. He's had a nice win first up, but then obviously copped it a bit. But then every time I see them, they're smiling, they're joking, they're having a great time. So.
I think
as far as attitude goes, like them two, and Callum ended up winning the best and fairest, which I think is super deserved.
We're very happy about that. Very happy.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, they've both been super awesome, and yeah, Callum with the Star Striders, I think he just wanted to just blow things out of the sky. I guess was the concept.
His MO is like, I will obliterate one thing every turn, and that is it.
Yeah, 100%.
Whether it's a bomb squig or a Astartes, it's dead.
Yeah, 100%. So,
and I was going to say, shout out to Callum for winning best and fairest. It's truly well deserved, actually, because I've never seen someone one, have so much fun while absolutely getting stomped, and just smile and diversity, really good.
Yeah, and it's not like it's just this match, like this tournament either.
No, it's
every
consistent.
tournament, 100%, like every game he shows up and he's awesome. So huge props to him for that.
Yeah. And the cool thing too is, and for those who don't know, when you go to one of these tournaments, there's usually a prize pool, which is first place, second place, third place, and then best and fairest. Best and fairest, the monetary prize for that is the same as first place,
which I think is super great. Yeah.
So even if you don't win,
aspect on that,
100%, you don't come first, second, and third, but you're a good sport. You are literally winning the same monetary value as first place, which is absolutely epic.
Yeah, huge props to Ian for taking it that way, I guess, with the
100%.
tournament organisation.
100%. And then we've got Brendan with Hand of the Archon next. I think I played against Brendan in one of our rounds. I think he was having a bit of a hard time because I took Raveners to this, and it was probably his first experience in playing against Raveners. Lots of little tricks there. So then in 11th place, he also took Hand of the Archon, which I think is a tough.
That's tough.
One at the moment.
Tough position to be in.
Yeah, especially we played Into the Dark, so it was tough for him. I think. Yeah. Lots of mechanics that need to go off to make it worth it. Then in 11th, we have Leroy, who took, he's from the Caboolture, so way up north, the Caboolture Crit Up guys. He took Imperial Navy Breaches. He also was having a good time all day, which was great.
Yes, yeah, I played him in the third round. He ran in his guy's skull, blew it up, hit two of my guys. I was like, yeah, that's cool, dude. I don't mind. But that's lived, which was the issue, because it had tied my guys up and I couldn't do anything. So he kind of really he played really well. Leroy's been so awesome. I don't know. He's just been so happy and so easy going lately, just with the games and everything like that. I've played him the last two tournaments in a row. And every time it's been amazing. So, props to Leroy for showing up and being awesome.
Absolutely. And then we've got another free folk guy here. We've got Damien Robinson. So Damien couldn't make the first round, unfortunately. So he only got to play the 3 games, but he took Brood Brothers.
Very cool.
Super nice scores as well, like 2018 or 2019. Yeah, so nice scoring.
Yeah, he did play the boys for the 20 there, but that's all right. It's still.
Yeah. If Jay can do it to them, then it's open slather at that point.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Points in the pocket, that one. And then we've got Superior Nick here coming in at 9th with Battleclade.
Yeah, let's demote me to Lesser Nick now.
No,
Lesser Nick.
Superior Nick's still higher than me in ITC ranking, so he is superior. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
Yes. It was a great day. I had a lot of fun with Battleclade. They're kind of my new team that I've been rocking for a while.
Yep.
I went in happy. I came out a shell of a man, saying all I could say was transfer power. But yeah, it was good. I'm kind of establishing my baseline. So I think 2 and 2 is my baseline. So now it's all about just working from there. Because just trying to improve from there. Really trying to push up from there and still have a really good time.
2 and 2 is respectable. Like 50% win rate is great, right? Like
very good.
That's
Thank you.
I think not to blow smoke or anything like that, but I think Battleclade, for me personally, they're a hard team to play. They've got so many interactions, and you've got to get them in the right order.
Just having 30 options doesn't mean that you win. It's having options and seeing which ones actually maximize the value. So, 100%. I think it's one of them teams where it's you can play them. Anyone can play them, but to do well with them, it's just the brain power's got to be there, I guess.
Well, I took them to the last.
Sorry, you go.
I was just going to say, I took them to the last tournament and I bombed out, man. I had the worst time with them.
Yeah, it's hard. My strategy right now is I will not touch another team. I'm only playing Battleclade because the game exists with transfer power as a functional rule of the entire game. So if I play another team, I'm just going to screw that with my brain. So just reshaping my neurons to transfer power.
Yeah. It's funny how much some teams have a play style that I think this is the mandrakes, right? Where it's like as soon as you play a different way, that you go back to the mandrakes, and it's like you just fall apart because the mandrakes don't play like other teams play. And
they're
they're
so different.
right? Yeah. So yeah, Battlecade Nick. I think man, you stick it out. I'm sure we're going to see some stellar results.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then coming in at 8th, we've got J Song with
Did you skip up? Did you? Interesting. I see how it is now.
Did I skip what?
Did you scoop Jay up? I could see a Free Folk Queensland tab.
Yeah. Jay's with us,
Goodness.
mate. Yeah.
Oh, wowee.
Yeah.
So if you're entering the scene, there's quite a nice pool of teams to select from.
So there's quite a few different teams.
It is true, but all in good, clean fun. This one, so yeah, all good.
We're barely a team, really. We're just a collective of people.
Yeah,
we're just an anarcho. What is it, Nick? Anarcho.
Collectivism. We're like a beehive.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. So yeah, Jay took Goremongers once again 2-2, so 2 wins there. He's been playing Goremongers a lot, getting his eye in.
Yeah.
Who did he play?
Points against his... Sorry, say again.
Oh, who did he play? Sorry, just out of curiosity.
Goremongers.
No, like who?
Who did he? Who was his opponent? Yes. So he played Clayton.
Dude. Clayton's on a run.
Yeah.
Aaron is Aaron, man. Aaron's always a struggle.
Yeah, so he played Clayton, Aaron Edwards. He played his kids, Decimator, and then he played Evan. Yeah. Pump those points up against his kids. Just that little pad there for him.
Yeah.
And yeah, these in no way, shape, or form, like Clayton and Aaron are two.
Oh man, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
100%. All right, and as we head into the top here, we've got number 7 here, Lesser Nick.
Yep.
Plague Marines.
Now, I had the first game against Aaron, and that's my first victory against Aaron.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been a long time coming.
Now that was Plague Marines, right? Because you've been playing a bit of them in the tournament scene recently.
I just take them to tournaments. I never play them outside of a tournament.
Yeah.
So I've played them for 11 games now. 11 games, I think 7 wins, 4 losses. So,
can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course.
What makes you go, I will take this team that I never play any other time to a tournament and consistently keep taking them to a tournament?
Because you degenerates run melee teams and I to them. That's why. It's purely that I know that if I go up against Goremongers or Brood Brothers or Angels or anything like that, it's like you need somewhat equivalent stats, right, to be in that same race. So a lot of the teams that I'm interested in just don't do that.
Okay.
Or I don't feel like they do that, at least. So it's kind of like you just got to kind of get in there. If you can't beat them, join them. Is how I'm approaching it. And
you think? Sorry, I don't say you think, but with the success that you've had so far, I mean, let's talk. Quillins were never going to work for you. We've decided that, right? All right.
It's a lovely dream, dude.
It's a lovely dream. Yeah. Well, maybe we should do like a Quillins investment only league or something.
Settling scores members running a Quillins for one tournament, so there'll be 7 of Quillins.
Oh, that's so good. Now, what was your any highlights or anything like that from the day from your matches? Anyone you really enjoyed a game against?
Look, Aaron's always just amazing. Him and I hope he doesn't mind. We just joke around and just muck, just talk the whole time, basically. So that's always great fun. Sternsey just diced me. He was good. He just punished me, basically. Every time I went to do something, he just was like, time to die. So that was how that panned out. And then Leroy, the Guy Skull kind of tied me up in an odd spot, and then Leroy kind of punished me for under deploying to a room. So that worked out pretty well as well in his favour. But yeah, look, I think I had a really good day. It was just one of them days where I guess if you could ask for if you could ask for everything, it'd be like, I'd love better dice, dude, for a
Yeah.
few games. But that's
weighted dice.
yeah, 100%. Yeah. Do you know what I want, man? With elites, I want to roll more than a save with each save that I do. That's my real dream.
Yeah, when you get like a low armor save and you don't make it, you're like, yeah, fuck, who cares? Like, whatever.
yeah. It's like, okay, cool. That's what it is. All right, let's just pack it up.
Yeah, but when you get a 3-up save, you're also like, that really sucks because I wish I'd had an extra one in there.
Yeah, it's like, how is this 60% math working when I'm only getting it 30% of the time?
I love it.
Oh yeah, that's just me sucking.
And then we're moving into the top 6 now. So we've got Dan Mackay, Caboolture, Crit Ops with Phobos Strike Team, his team. I don't think anybody else is allowed to. Yeah, no one else is allowed to play it.
Yeah, great performance by Dan. I had a game against him, and yeah, he's great with the Phobos. He knows them inside and out. I was able to get him on the ropes, so we had a really close game, which is like, I lost, but I'm happy with the performance. So I'm still very happy with the game, and he did a great job. Hats off to Dan.
Yeah, he's gonna move to Angels of Death, I think he said, after after they get he's brilliant. Yeah,
Dan's been, just throw it out there. Dan has been grinding so hard as well. Every tournament, every opportunity, he's there. He's putting the reps in. It's that kind of consistency, I think, he's done really good in the ITC rankings. So
100%.
Props to Dan for putting the effort in for sure.
And this is the type of crazy that Dan is. He messaged me with the recent league and he's like, oh, can you add my name to the South League or whichever one it was, Central League or whatever? And I said, yeah, we've got a North one if you want to do that because you're up north. And he's like, no, I want to play in both. I was like, okay.
He's going for it. He is going for it. I think he's hungry for a ticket, man. At the rate he's going, he's going to get it.
He's going to get it, yeah. And next we got Fabian at 5th. Yes, with Brood Brothers.
Yeah, he's been grinding out the Brood Brothers, so he's been reaping the rewards, so he's done good.
And got a props to Fubby. He's won 2 leagues now.
He's a league machine.
And the Southside one. So yeah, man, he's kind of the best of us at the moment. Between
he seems to excel at league performances.
Yes.
All the power.
So that does help.
Yeah, all the power into one game at a day, and then that's it.
He does. He said that he really enjoys the leagues because it gives him a chance to like learn the other team before he gets to the table, to the tournaments where it's just like you got to deal with it. So
I played Fabian and I enjoyed it. So I took Raveners and I enjoyed our game. It was probably one of the better games I've played to date in the way that we took our time. No one was pressuring anyone. It was just really enjoyable. So shout out to Fabian. Good opponent.
Awesome.
And then we head into the 3-1 tier.
I want to say I had a game with Fabian at a tournament.
Oh, did you?
We almost killed each other. So
yeah. Oh yeah, last tournament.
That's just what happens when you have 2 brothers versus each other.
Yeah. With the pressure of a tournament.
Yeah,
that's so good.
Ian to be there watching every move.
That's good. I like that. And then now we're going to move into the 3-1. So Aaron Edwards, Raveners.
I'm glad I took him out in the first round for you, Adam.
Thank you. Thank you. I think he had an absolute god run in this. In 1 opponents and 2 he had to play against. Like it was so good. Like he went up against Callum, Jay, and yourself, obviously, and Nick as well. So you both Nicks played him.
Yeah, he had the full Nick treatment.
The Raveners, I can't deal with them with Battleclad. It's very
it's tough.
That's a tough machine. I'm still trying to develop my game against them.
It's a tough one, right?
Just stay away from the tunnels.
That's what I keep hearing.
Yeah, but the tunnel keeps coming for you. That's the problem.
Yeah, like what the hell? It's coming to me. I think it wants to come to me.
Yeah, so good. And then we'll move into the top 3 here. So Matthew Stern, Settling Scores, Angels of Death. Let's go.
He's super consistent with Angels. Like,
absolutely.
I think if he gets the win, it's always seems to be 18 plus points.
Yep.
He's been grinding them for a long time now. I know he tried Phobos for a little bit and Exaction Squad, but he seems to be an Angels boy through and through. So
yes,
he's doing well. I think his ITC rankings are incredible as well for our little region. So yeah, big, impressive turnout for Sternsey.
Oh, 100%. And I think even to like to throw it out there, I saw him play Exaction Squads and was very upset because I think for a while there he only knew Angels of Death. Like, yeah, this is cool. This is how the game is. Unfortunately, it is not like that for a lot of other teams. But in saying that, yeah, plenty of reps with this squad, knows how to use them, knows what he needs to do with them, and I think that's why you see him in these top cuts quite consistently.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And then here we go. Second, another settling scores player, Clayton Warwick with Chaos Colt.
Absolutely incredible performance by Clayton, and his second tournament performance.
Yeah. Clayton's really impressive in terms of like. I played him at the Gamers Village one a couple of months ago, which I think might have been one of his first forays in Queensland. I'm probably speaking out of turn a bit here, but I know he'd only just joined the Discord.
Yeah,
and I don't think he'd played too much. And just like the way the kind of how quickly he'd picked up the rules and like the intention of the rules and everything like that was just so impressive.
Yeah.
And then he was playing Jaegers at that point, and now he's jumped up the Chaos Cult. He's kind of, I think we played a game or two prior to this tournament, just like to prep with Chaos Cult.
Yep.
And just incredible, man. He's just come such a long way in such a short amount of time with the team. So
it's
super impressive.
With that too, with his second tournament appearance, it's quite an inspiration. So if you're ever on the fence about going to a tournament in a local scene, Clayton's kind of a good indicator of, anything can happen if you put in the work, and he really has, and he's really done quite well.
Yeah, 100%. Well said. I couldn't agree more. Actually, I think I'll sort of I'll go over the game that I had with him, which was our last game, but I might do that. I might do that. Yeah, I might do that later though, because I think picking up that Chaos Cold, it's a game changer for him from going from Jaegers to Chaos Cold. Yeah,
the Jaegers is a real boulder team. You got to with the Jaegers.
And then first place, me, Adam.
Congratulations!
Round of applause.
Well done, dude. Well done.
I'm not picking up on my mic. I'm applauding you, Adam.
Yes. Thank you. Now, for those people who've been following, I consistently say that I am not good at kill team, and I am more about building the community and facilitating community lead, all that kind of stuff. But I've been close a few times to winning some tournaments, and I've really been putting in a ton of effort recently to make sure that I could win a game or win a tournament, and this was it.
Yeah.
So
and you're retiring, right? So we can have a crack.
I'm actually thinking. I'll tell you what, my experience on the day, it was the 4 most sweatiest games I've ever played. From
here, dude.
100%. From start to finish, I was sweating all day.
You had a hard run as well, dude, because like obviously Fubby ended up in 5th. Dan, I think, was 6th.
Yes.
Clayton obviously ended up 2nd. So like you didn't, like, I think apart from Brendan, you didn't have an easy run to that top table. You had, like, everyone on that list would have given you a run for your money. So I could imagine it being a rough game or a rough day.
Yeah, 100%. Like, and I think the thing is, like, I know everyone really well, and like, Brendan's a sort of newer on the scene sort of guy, and no downplay to Brendan. He still played a game. He still turned up and played.
Yeah.
But to know that when you open BCP and the new round is up and you look at the name, you're like, oh, damn, okay, yeah, right, cool. Yep. Phobos, and I know he's an absolute weapon with it. Yeah, that's great. But once again, Dan is such a great guy to play against, FYI. So, even though he's a weapon at the game, it doesn't mean he's not. It means he's a bad guy. He's a really good guy. He's so good. And we actually he sort of, I got to say, kind of humbled me a little bit because well, I don't say humbled. That shouldn't be not the right term, but we were playing a particular thing, and I was like, mate, I forgot to do something a turn ago, which actually matters now. Or it wasn't even a turn ago. Maybe it was an activation ago. I said, I think we should have done it, but that's okay. That's my fault. I made the mistake. And he said, no worries. You can make that decision now. And I think it was actually picking champion because I picked champion against him.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And I was like, I forgot to declare it at the start. And he's like, nope, just do it now. And I was like, we're already in activation in. I don't think it's fair. And he's like, just do it. Like, I want you to have the best shot at this game. I don't want to win on technicalities. And I was like, okay. So, he let me he picked that champion. And I think it was always going to be, I'd had the Tremor Scythe in mind. It was always going to be the Tremor Scythe. So I picked that. But then alternatively, later in the game, he was like, I was going to implant this operative and I didn't do it. And normally I think sometimes I go, it was a few activations ago. I don't know if we should do that. And I just thought, do you know what? Maybe I don't have to be so sweaty in this environment. Maybe I don't have to do that to win. So I was like, yep, that's fine. Let's give me my health back. And you can implant him. And at the end of the day, I gave him 2 victory points because of it. But I was like, no, it was like the last activation, so it didn't matter. But I was like, you know what, dude, that's fair. Everyone gets one. I always used to say that back in the day, and I say everyone gets one, and we both had one, so it was a really good game.
Yeah, I think with that, game 3 on a day like this. I don't know if you want to. You can link my health score if you'd like, Adam.
Oh yeah,
a testament to this. But game 3, you're at that point 5 to 6 hours into an extremely high mental load kind of day. I forget implant on the best of days.
100%.
on the first game. So look, it's so easy to do something like that and be so wrapped up in the activation sequence and trying to get your thing done that, and at the end of it, like you're saying, it probably doesn't hurt the game to just allow that little bit, as long as it's not every single activation. I
think being flexible is important, right?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if he kind of gave you a potential point for champion and then you gave him a potential point for implant, it's kind of it leads to that better outcome in the end as well, right? With the points,
and it's good karma.
Yeah. I definitely think when I was playing with Jay's kids, I noticed that they weren't doing their damage reduction thing, so I just didn't do any disgustingly resilient on the Marines the entire game either. Because that way it's fair, right? We're both missing out on the DR. So at least it could be a bit more of an even game kind of thing.
Yeah.
If I can segue back, Adam, with your performance, with your great win, what was your mindset for the day with the Raveners? In retrospect, were you feeling really good with the team, or did you just feel really hot? Were you synergizing with them well? Did you feel lucky? How in retrospect, what was your mindset for the day?
Yeah. So retrospectively, I think the good thing was coming off the back of the second mini league that I ran. I took Raveners because I was like, I want to play this team. I've built them. I've painted them. I want to play this team.
You should have joined the South League, dude. We had 4.
Yeah.
Snake.
Yeah, so good. But I was like, I want to play these guys. I like them. I think they're fun. Let's go. Now I learned a lot over. Now I only had three games with them leading. Oh no, actually I did give Taz not a learner game. I shouldn't say that. Practice game for WTC.
Nice.
And who else did I do that for as well? I've had another practice game with somebody who wanted to play into Raveners. I just can't remember off the top of my head. So I've only had maybe 4 or 5 games with them. But the one thing I really liked about them, Nick, so my mindset was this. Looking at I always start at turn 0. So what's my objective, right? And I look at the board. Am I playing Into the Dark? Am I playing Volcus? Okay, what's the crit op? Do I think I can achieve that crit op consistently? That's the first one that I always think about. And then the second part is what's really good about my team that I can double down on that helps me win in the point situation, right? Two things these guys excel at: killing things and running away. So going into the games, the only thing I think the two tac ops that I played over the day, or the two tac ops that I was playing, were either overrun or storm objectives. So they were the only two that I was going to do. Yeah. And I was going to always pick. Now, I think I'm going against what I would normally do, because most of the time I can consistently achieve my tac op, and then I'll pick that as my primary op to get the extra points, right? But I swung to picking kill op with the Raveners, purely for two reasons. One, they kill, and they kill consistently, and the other side of it too is I would pick tac op only if I picked storm objective, because once I'm storming an objective, I'm on that and I'm not really leaving it.
Yeah.
And they've got a lot of tricks up their sleeve to let you last activation take that objective. So for me, it was storm objectives, overrun, or champion, I should say, champion into Space Marines, because they're so good at killing. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna put my effort into killing a Marine, and then double down on the kill. That's for me. I find it's really hard for me to do crit ops a lot of the time in the game in general. So this team kind of made me think, if I could just kill stuff, then I'm on a hot roll.
There's definitely, like, in saying that, we did not have the crit ops either to justify focusing on the crit. In terms of, like,
we had some interesting crits.
We had extraction. We had coordinates and intel, I believe. Does that
power surge?
Yeah. So yeah, man. I think I was almost in the same boat with the Plagueys, where I was like, I'm just gonna focus tac and kill, and then just whatever I score on crit is a bonus.
Yep.
I wanted to ask you, Adam, like, was there any matchups that you were hesitant about, but you kind of got a taste of everything? You got the Horde shooting with the Brood Brothers, you got the Elites, you got Elite shooting Phobos, and then you got massive Horde melee.
Yeah. The one this is probably like, to summarize this tournament for me personally, it meant a lot for me to play in this tournament to be able to win. And, shout out Taz, he's a really good player, but he does gatekeep a lot of people winning because he is so good, right? So I was like, and I know this is a really negative way to look at it, but thank God he wasn't there, so I had a chance to win. Jokingly, I say that tongue in cheek, but the one that was probably the highlight game for me was against Clayton. And it was also the one that was the most stressful, and one that I wasn't prepared for. So nobody that I know plays Chaos Cults at all, right? I've never read the rules of Chaos Cults for this edition.
Yeah. So
when I got paired with Clayton, I was like, that is the worst situation that I could possibly be in, because offhand, I know that they mutate their guys into torments and mutants, and they've got damage reduction, and they've got two guys that are really good in melee where their crits are like 6 damage and whatever else, and then all the other magic stuff they can do. Now, and shout out to Clayton once again. One, great game. The sweatiest game I've ever played, because I know we both wanted to win in a very harmonious way, like in a very like, I'm here to win, and he's like, yeah, me too, like, sort of thing. So we went through it. We were both really stressed throughout the whole day. We were tight on time. I think we actually ran over by a few minutes, but that's okay because we also didn't start straight away. But yeah, it was probably the toughest matchup of the day. And once again, he's been very good in all the leagues. He's been very good in everything. And it's just one of those things to be like, yeah, it was a highlight for me to, well, not only just play against Clayton in that setting, but for me to get the victory, and the victory was by 1 point.
Yeah. Wow. Incredibly close.
So I think 3 or 4 points, like the 3 to 5 points, maybe 3 to 5 points is a close game, the way the pairings by the points work.
Yeah.
For 1 point, that's something else.
100%.
Absolutely something else. Yeah.
Amazing turnout. Which Taz not being there has opened up as well. Well, something new happened that Taz wasn't there, which was Ian has implemented the SOS tournament points. So I was interested as well
Oh
what
yeah.
you guys thought about the SOS tournament, because that has definitely changed the leaderboard as well, quite interestingly. And I think it's been received quite positively on the day.
Yeah, because I think if you look at raw scores, Stearnsy would have been second with the older system, just based on the 19-20-19.
Yeah.
But then Clayton obviously got 15-15, 15-13, which put him to second. I think the SOS, like having been on the receiving end of not not being a part of the SOS before. Last time I went 3-1, I got to the top table with Taz. Taz beat me, and I ended up 5th. And it's my pride that says, it sucks to come 5th. In my heart, I know that I got to the top table, and that puts me in second place, kind of by default in a sense. But yeah, having the result come 5th does kind of suck. So I think it doesn't. When you have the older system of maximizing points, some teams don't do good at scoring 20 points.
No.
Plagueys do not score 20 points. Like I don't think, unless I just can completely curb stomp someone, like 15, 16 points is pretty much the best you can hope for. So you're never going to score as much as like a Phobos, for example, or something along them lines that has the mobility and the punching power to do both. So I'm really happy with the change personally. I think it's really good. I think it rewards people for doing well against tough opponents, which is, in this kind of meta or this kind of grouping, with Adam, with Aaron, with Taz, with Clayton now, like we've just got so many really good players that like getting wins against them should be rewarded in a lot of ways.
And losses as well. So it works the other way right as well. So if you lose, you're not punished as hard,
Yeah, like if you lose against like Aaron, then Taz, it's more favourable in a sense than if they've gone 3-1, both of them gone 3-1, then that helps you out a lot as well with your final result. So I think it's a really good addition personally, but that's just me.
I think it's really good, and I'll sort of echo a few sentiments there, which was like the first thing is it's good to, like, if you win and you have a close game and you score in the teens, right? It's like, I didn't win hard enough, and that to me is it's disheartening, right?
Yeah.
And I also think for some people it can make them like for me personally, I know it's like, okay, well now next game I have to play even sweatier and I have to try even harder.
Yeah.
And then you start getting into that realm where you're like, maybe I don't like the person I'm being when I'm doing this, right? Because I'm trying to win as hard as I can.
Or even the fact that, like, you might just, like I said, some teams just don't score that good. So you can really throw yourself against the wall trying to get the 20 points, and it's just not really conceivable. So, yeah.
And I think the other thing as well is it also helps you determine, actually, during this tournament, X person had a hard run. They've played against people whose scores are higher or are, placed higher. That way, it sort of evens it out to be like, yeah, you know what, you did go up against 3 absolute enforcers of this tournament, and you should be rewarded on the scoreboard for that,
Yeah. I was kind of happy to see it come in. I definitely. Nick, did you have any other thoughts?
Yeah. No, I think it's quite good. I think I like, I of course want to see, echoing what you said there, Clayton coming in second. I think he deserves a second spot just with going 3 undefeated, and then it just feels right as well. And yet, you have some tough matches, and I feel like you should be compensated in some way with that as well, which is quite nice, and vice versa as well. If you get a really tough matchup, it's nice to have a little bit of cushioning.
Yeah. And it just makes it, I think it's just exactly. It works both ways. It's really good. Yeah. So yeah, that's the first rundown of the Tabletop Warmasters Showdown for August. So thanks for joining us all. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the Nicks.
Before we end, Adam, I don't know if we've got time. Did you want to run through September? I know we mentioned it earlier on.
Yeah. Look, 100%. I think we should. So those people who are listening or still listening,
I'll still be listening.
Yeah. The big one is September's absolutely massive for Brisbane, and we have got 3 tournaments in Brisbane happening. So we'll give them a quick spruik. So on the 6th of September, it's the 6th, isn't it?
I believe it is the 6th. Yeah.
Yeah, the 6th. They actually don't have a BCP link up. I hope they do soon. But it is Vault Clayfield are holding a tournament. So go check out their Facebook page or their Discord. So that's going to happen on the 6th of September. There's also Ian's doing his September Showdown, which is going to be the 13th.
13th of, yep, that's correct. 13th of September.
13th of September.
I'm going to be there. Adam, I'm sure you'll be there. Nick,
I'll be there.
You coming along?
Transfer of power, baby.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll see all
Give me
three.
a Sparky license at this point.
So good. I absolutely love that. And I think if you're listening and you're unsure, 100% go to Ian's tournament, Tabletop Warmasters.
Yeah.
Look them up. Without a doubt, this is the premier kill team tournaments in Queensland. Just no one does it better.
And it's at an RSL, so you can have a beer, you can have a pub lunch. It's a really nice setting. There's great facilities there. There's plenty of parking. Like, it really is a bit of a dream to be able to play in that area, in that location.
Yes, it's competitive, but nobody there doesn't want new people coming. That's all we want is new people here.
You'll get free stickers. Leroy is handing out free dice. I got a brand new die D6 there, so you're going to get free stuff as well, guys. So definitely show up.
Yeah, and it's a good vibe too. I know I don't think anyone has had any complaints about the tournament at all. Ian does such a good job. So yeah. And then last one on the 27th of September is down at Gamers Village for their Badlands tournament.
Yeah, and I think I'm booked in for that one. Brian's he's coming down to that one, so there's going to be a few settling scores people there. I think Clayton may have signed up as well. So
lovely.
If you're interested in coming along, shout out. We'll all be wearing settling scores shirts, so feel free to shout out to us, and we'll be happy to have you in there and help you out.
I absolutely love that, and I am also going to go to that one as well. So
awesome, dude! That's exciting.
I'll be trying to go to all 3 if I can.
Nice.
100%. So I'll be there. Come say hi. Let us know if you've been listening, and if you haven't, mate, you should be listening.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thanks very much for your time, guys. I really appreciate it. And look, I'm going to do this separate to the podcast. I'm going to try and run one of these rundowns at the end of every one of the Tabletop Warmasters, because every time I finish at that tournament, I always feel good, and I always just want to do more kill team and talk about kill team. So
yeah,
boys,
absolutely.
We'll have to get you back for the next one.
Thank you so much, Adam. Congratulations, by the way, again.
Thank you very much.
Huge win, man. You've earned it.
Yeah, 100%. It was such a good time. All right, well, thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.
See you guys.